Well, Tundra is a Canadian company. Tundra, I was working with Kathy Lowinger, and she was amazing. I was also working with an amazing art director at the time, and so that was phenomenal. When I was working with Sleeping Bear Press, there was, of course, the discussion about what would represent each letter, and there's sort of, even though their publisher, Heather Hughes, is from PEI, there was still the perception of what Nova Scotia might be, what New Brunswick was. I didn't have to deal with it so much with the New Brunswick book because that was written by, I didn't write that book. So the author really dealt with those issues. However, I mean, for something like, now I'm not sure if this is straying from the topic, but I was for the Irvings, or for Mr. Irving, the founder. And the author had talked about using the Irving's environmental parks that they've created. But I thought it was much truer or more to the point to use Mr. Irving's work within industry. And so my decision was to place him in front of the refinery in St. John. I was working with a public relations officer for the Irving company, and she had provided me with a number of photographs that I could use. And they were wonderful. They were just what I needed. Then when she realized, and she approved my mock-up, and then I think it dawned on her that this book was coming out, and it was right at the time when they were looking to create their second refinery, and so there were a lot of environmental issues coming up. That she asked if it was too late to change the illustration, and I said, well, yes, in fact it was, and that this illustration, the one that I had created, had in fact celebrated what the founder of the company had done in actually creating this amazing company, the growth of it from just a small a kind of mom and pop gas station. So that's the way that went.